5 years, and these speeches and challenges keep him on his toes, like a toddler trying to reach the urinal. Finding a speech of significance had his toes blistered like a ballerina's. Fred's objective is to understand the structure of an effective speech, to interpret and present a famous speech. He's working on Project 5 from the Interpretive Reading Manual. The delivery time on this is a little unusual. After a brief introduction, it's 8 to 10 minutes. So we'll start timing Fred after his introduction, and please welcome Fred.
My introduction is that this speech was given by Jim Valvano at the first ESPY Awards in 1993. It is a humanitarian award given to a sports figure after the dedication of Arthur Ashe, the tennis player, displayed his fight to help AIDS research. Jim Valvano was a college basketball coach, most famous at North Carolina State for winning the 1983 NCAA tournament, and he was a real Cinderella underdog team. In the last few years, each ESPY Award winner has quoted Jim Valvano's speech. Stuart Scott, who just died this year of cancer, Robin Roberts, who was fighting cancer, all referred to the speech 22 years ago. So I looked it up, and I'm totally dedicated to the speech. Jim Valvano died a month after giving the speech. So we're at the ESPY Awards. Everybody is finally dressed. And there'll be some mention of a lot of coaches. Hopefully you recognize some of the names. And there's a lot of applause in between some pauses. Thank you very much. I can't tell you what an honor it is to even be mentioned in the same breath as Arthur Ashe. This is something I certainly treasure forever. But as it was said on the tape, I also don't have one of those things going on with cue cards. So I'm going to speak longer than anyone else has spoken tonight. That's the way it goes. Time is very precious to me. I don't know how much I have left, and I have some things that I would like to say. Hopefully at the end, I have said something that will be important to other people too. I can't help it. I'm fighting cancer, everybody knows that. People ask me all the time about how you go through life. How's your day? And nothing has changed for me. As Dick said, I'm a very emotional and passionate man. I can't help it. That's being the son of Rocco and Angelina Valvano. It comes with the territory. We hug, we kiss, we love. When people say to me, how do you get through each day? It's the same thing. To me, there are 3 things we should do every day. We should do this every day of our lives. You should laugh every day. Number 1 is laugh every day. Number 2 is think. You should spend some time in thought. And number 3, you should have your emotions move to tears, whether joy or happiness. But think about it. If you laugh, if you think, if you cry, that's a full day. That's a heck of a day. You do that 7 days a week, you're going to have something special. I rode up on the plane today with Mike Krzyzewski, my good friend and wonderful coach. People don't realize he's 10 times a better person than he is a coach, and we all know he's a wonderful coach. He spent a lot to me in these last 5 or 6 months with my battle, but when I look at Mike, I think we competed against each other as players. I coached against him for 15 years. And I always have to think about what's important to me in life are these three things. Where you started, where you are, and where you're going. Those are 3 things that I try to do every day. And when I think about getting up and giving a speech, I can't help it. I have to remember the first speech I ever gave. I was coaching at Rutgers University. That was my first job. Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful. And I was a freshman coach. That's when freshmen played on freshman teams. And I was so fired up about my first job. The very first time you stand in the locker room to give a pep talk. That's a special place, the locker room, for a coach to give a talk. So my idol was Vince Lombardi. And I had just read his book, Commitment to Excellence. And in the book, Lombardi talked about the first time he spoke before his Green Bay Packers. They were perennial losers at the time. I'm reading this, and Lombardi said he was thinking, should it be a long talk? Should it be a short talk? But he wanted it to be emotional, so it's going to be brief. So here's what I did. Normally you go in about 20 or 30 minutes earlier and give the X's and O's. But Lombardi, what he said was he didn't go in. He waited, his team wondering, where is he? Where's this great coach? He's not there. 10 minutes, he's still not there. 3 minutes before they could take the field, Lombardi comes in, bangs the door open, and I think you all remember what a great presence he has. He had great presence. He walked in, and he walks back and forth, and just like that, he's staring at the players. He says, all eyes on me. I'm reading this in the book. I'm getting this picture of Lombardi before his first game. And he said, gentlemen, we will be successful this year if you remember 3 things and 3 things only. First, your family. Next, your religion. And then the Green Bay Packers. They knocked the walls down, the rest is history. I said, oh, that's beautiful, I'm going to do that. Your family, your religion, and Mercury's basketball. Oh, that's it, I had it. Listen, I'm 21 years old. The kids I'm coaching are 19. And I'm going to be the greatest coach in the world, the next Lombardi. I'm practicing outside the locker room, and the managers are telling me, you got 10 minutes to go. You got to go in. Not yet, not yet. Family, religion, Mercury's basketball. All eyes on me. Oh, I got it. Then finally, the guy manager says, 3 minutes. I said, fine. I go to knock the doors open, just like Lombardi, and the doors don't open. I almost broke my arm. Now I'm down to, hey, help the coach out. I'm down, my arm. Players look at me. Oh. Now I did like Lombardi. I walked back and forth. I was going like that with my arm getting feelings back in my arm. I said, gentlemen, all eyes on me. The kids waited to play. They wanted to play. They're 19. Let's go, I said. I said, gentlemen, we'll be successful this year if you can focus on 3 things and 3 things only. Your family, your religion, and the Green Bay Packers. I told him, that's what I did. I remember where I came from. It's so important to know where you are. I know where I am right now. How do you go from where you are to where you want to be? I think you have to have enthusiasm for life. You have to have a dream, a goal. You have to be willing to work for it. I talk about my family. My family's so important. People think I have courage. The courage is in my family. My wife, my 3 daughters, and my mom, who's here tonight too. That screen is flashing up 30 seconds. Like I care about that screen, huh? I got tumors all over my body. I'm worried about some guy in the back going, hey, you got 30 seconds. You got a lot of nerve, buddy. Hey, you got a lot of nerve. I just got one thing. I urge all of you to enjoy your life. The precious moments you have. To spend each day with some laughter and some thought. To get your emotions going. To be enthusiastic every day, and as Ralph Waldo Emerson said, nothing could be accomplished without enthusiasm. To keep your dreams alive in spite of problems, whatever you have, the ability to be able to work hard for your dreams to come true, to become a reality. Now I look at where I am now, and I know what I want to do. What I'd like to be able to do is spend whatever time I have left and give maybe some hope to others. Arthur Ashe Foundation is a wonderful thing. And AIDS, the amount of money pouring in for AIDS is not enough, but it is significant. But if I told you that it's 10 times the amount that goes in for cancer research, I also told you that 500,000 people would die this year of cancer. I also tell you that 1 in every 4 will be afflicted with this disease, and yet somehow we seem to have put it in the background. I want to bring it to the front table. We need your help. I need your help. We need money for research. It may not save my life. It may save my children's lives. It may save someone you love. And ESPN has been so kind to support me in this endeavor and to allow me to announce tonight that with ESPN support, which means what? Their money and their dollars, and they're helping me, we are starting the Jimmy V Foundation for Cancer Research. And its motto is, don't give up. Don't ever give up. That's what I'm going to try to do every minute that I have left. I will thank God for the day and the moment I have. If you see me, smile, give me a hug. That's important to me too. But if you can support, whether it's AIDS or Cancer Foundation, so that someone else might survive, might prosper, and might actually be cured of this dreaded disease. I can't thank ESPN enough for allowing this to happen. I'm going to work as hard as I can for cancer research. And hopefully, maybe, we'll have some cures and some breakthroughs. I'd like to think I'm going to fight my brains out to be back here again next year for the Arthur Ashe recipient. I want to give it next year. I know, I gotta go. But there's one last thing I have to say. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. Cancer could take all my physical abilities. It could not touch my mind, it could not touch my heart, and it could not touch my soul. And these three things will live on forever. I thank you, and God bless you all.
And send Fred a note. Our next speaker